So guys, lately people on social media have been buzzing again, saying it looks like Glorilla is still tweaking her face. Now, as most of you probably remember, Glorilla has been pretty open about getting some work done. She admitted to having a boob job, and she also confirmed that she had her nose done. Some people even started speculating that she might have gotten a BBL too. But Glorilla shut those rumors down right away, saying she never touched that, and that her body is just the result of her putting in the work at the gym. Now here's where things got interesting. A Twitter user commented saying, "Glorilla got facial balancing done and it was money well spent. They didn't live without her eyes and shave down that nose. Hello, gorgeous." But Glorilla wasn't having it. She quickly clapped back with just one word: delusional. And honestly, this isn't the first time she's addressed things head-on. Glorilla has always been transparent about what she's done. When people brought up the boob job, she admitted it. When everyone said she got a nose job, she confirmed that too. But when it comes to the BBL rumors, she's been consistent, saying she's only been training hard in the gym and that's why her body has changed. So at this point, fans are split. Some really love how she looks now and think it's all natural after her surgeries, while others still believe she's quietly getting more procedures. But what do you guys think? Do you believe Glorilla is just sticking to her gym routine, or is there more going on behind the scenes? Alright guys, let's jump into the next topic. The first week sales numbers for Cardi B's new album, Am the Drama, are finally in, and the results are pretty shocking. Cardi is officially debuting at #1 on the Billboard 200 with a massive 205,000 units sold. Now, what makes this so surprising is that most industry predictions had her moving somewhere between 125,000 to 150,000 copies. But instead, she completely blew past those numbers, landing at 205K, which is a huge win for her. Still, the success hasn't come without some controversy. A lot of people are saying Cardi may have played the system a little bit with this release. Remember, her last project, Invasion of Privacy, dropped about 7 years ago, and for this new album, she went back and added older songs like WAP and Up to the track list. And that move sparked debate. Fans were asking, why include songs we've already streamed 1,000,000 times? Shouldn't the album be filled with all new music? But by attaching those already successful singles, the streams automatically counted toward the album's first week numbers. So depending on who you ask, people see this differently. Some critics call it straight-up cheating, while others say it was a strategic business move. Because let's be honest, adding those hits practically guaranteed higher streams, stronger first-week sales, and it even pushed the album closer to platinum status right out the gate. Now, aside from all the sales drama, Cardi herself has been speaking out. She hopped on Instagram Live while signing autographs for her CD covers, and she got really candid. She explained that she's been working harder than ever, not just to prove something to her label and her fans, but also to silence the haters who've been doubting her. Cardi even shared a personal moment, saying she asked her mom to pray over her and the baby. Why? Because ever since she separated from Offset and got pregnant by Stefan Diggs, she claims she's been feeling a lot of negative and evil energy around her. That's why she wanted that extra layer of protection from her mom's prayers. So with all that being said, I want to hear from you guys. Do you think Cardi's album sales were earned fair and square? Or do you think the way she added those old hits gave her an unfair advantage?
Mom the other day to pray over me and my baby, because I feel like a lot of weirdness has been coming out from people and women and all this stuff ever since I announced that I was pregnant. And it's funny because I know that y'all knew that I was pregnant, because clearly everybody kind of figured that I was. But the negativity and the weirdness that people are bringing and putting, I told my mom, like, please pray for me and for the Lord to cover me. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I got my Babalaos and everything. And of course, people pray for me all the time. But like, there's nothing like I personally believe nothing is as powerful as a mother's prayer. So I tell her to pray for me and pray for my baby, because I feel like it's just like a lot of dark energy. And like, when I say energy, there's a lot of weird bitches that like will wish you weird shit on your kid, like stillbirth, death, slowness. You know what I'm saying? So and I feel like I feel that energy. I feel that. I feel people putting that on me. I don't know, is this jealousy? I don't know what it is. It is what it is. I'm pregnant, baby. I can't get rid of it no more. too far gone. So I don't know. I just feel it because it's just like, yeah, my fans know it though. Like, there's just been a lot of like tension, and it's like, damn, the baby, the drama. The baby, the drama. And I've been pregnant a whole bunch of times, motherfuckers. I just feel like it's just too much negativity. But yeah, I ain't fucking with my mom prayer. Because one thing about my mom, she's like an angel on earth. So that post that feed made, it was so beautiful. I have been working my ass off. But you know why I've been working my ass off? Because I'm not even going to lie to y'all. I know what people was thinking. I know what everybody was thinking, right? Not everybody like y'all and stuff like that. But I know like let's be for real, right? Like I know what like my team, my label. I knew what my team, my label, my management, and I knew what my fans was gonna feel. I know if I was to tell them like it's like I'm pregnant, they're gonna be like, bitch, are you fucking kidding me? So, you know, I'm the type of person that I don't like to disappoint people. It's not about proving a point, because I don't got to prove a point to my team or like my label or like my fans. But like, I don't like to let people down. That's why I'm a person. I fucked this one up. That's why I'm a person that is like, one thing about me, you know what's my biggest problem? I do not know how to say no to people. So I'm also like, I'm a big people pleaser. So I was like, yo, me being pregnant, I know what people are gonna say. I know people are gonna be disappointed, and I don't want to disappoint nobody. So I'ma just not disappoint them in work. You know, a lot of people in the beginning of the year, you know, they have so many plans. We always been talking about going on tour, putting out an album. I got other things coming up next year besides tours. So, you know, people been, like, you know, my team been planning for a long time how my next 2 years is going to look like. So I didn't really want to disappoint them with the, hey, surprise, I'm knocked up again. Because I know they're going to be like, damn, you fucking wet pussy fucking bitch. Bitch, close them fucking legs, ho.
Music. I think her last album was phenomenal. Liked that there was a complete album from like, I believe it was like 15 tracks or something like that. All of them were hitting to some extent. If she could do that again, I think she'll win. I think her audience will buy these things. I still have Cardi B doing between 150 and 220. And I know that's a huge range, but between 150 and 220. I'll be very honest. If Cardi B does below 150, I'm going to say it's disappointing. And if she does really anything over 200, I'm going to say it's a huge success. I think she should really, if I had to pick the number, 165, I think that's her number. So if she does over 200, big W. She does under 150, I think it's disappointing. So I got my predictions on deck. Again, she still doesn't have a single for me. The outside shit is cool, but I still think she needs like a little hood bitch single.
And honestly, guys, at the end of the day, this whole situation shows just how divided people really are when it comes to Cardi B. Some fans are celebrating her success and saying she deserves every bit of it, while others are calling her out for what they see as cheating the system. But one thing you can't deny is that Cardi has everybody talking, and that's exactly what keeps her on top. So, what do you think? Was this just a smart business move, or do you feel like she crossed the line by adding those old hits? Drop your thoughts down in the comments because I really want to hear where you stand on this. And if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you don't miss out on the next update. All right, fam. That's it for today's tea. Till next time. Stay tuned, stay safe, and I'll catch you in the next one.